Start with citizens' time. Felicia Hancock, if you'll come forward, state your name, your address, and you have 3 minutes to speak. The yellow light will indicate that you're down to 1 minute. If it starts flashing, then it's down to 30 seconds. All right?
Can't hear you. Okay, my name's Felice Hancock. I live at 1217 Clay Street here in Franklin. And, pardon me. I have multiple disabilities. Hearing issues are plural, epilepsy, and the effects of being harassed by neighbors prior to and continuing from January 2022, and for the most part, police bias. I've succeeded in the acknowledgement of the American Disability Act of 1970.
Can you drop the microphone a little bit? It's,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay. The ADA of 1970. It's a federal law and has been acknowledged only within the past year by Franklin and Southampton County. My rights have been and continue to be ignored by Franklin City courts. The Franklin police and the courts did not bother to ask or find proof before arresting me with charges after charges. In fact, the proof is that the police arrested me for trespassing on my own land. Epilepsy. The former police chief talked to me at my own home, and he initiated training for his department on disabilities. This was great, but it does not create a police officer that has medical degrees. I cannot relate what happened in court nor with police due to my disabilities, in spite of explaining I need accommodations. As I said, multiple disabilities. I have asked for a meeting with the city manager and the city-appointed police chief some weeks back. No courtesy or a reply. Hence, I'm here with my efforts for the ADA 1970 to be more than partly recognized. This is needed in the light of a police report which lacked proper knowledge of my hearing and seizure disabilities, what that included. How accommodating that the police officer who arrested me, I can praise her and her efforts as she was praising herself, in keeping me from looking at police lights. My problem is not with bright lights. It's called cataract surgery. It's not epilepsy. Cataract means my cataracts have been healed, and so bright lights of a police car don't bug me now. Another provided accommodation by the said police officer was speaking loudly. Great, the neighbors could hear her, but she only made me so stressed out that I couldn't hear at all. And major cause of seizures is stress. The police officer also stated she was not a horticulturalist expert, but certainly went on telling me to do this and that with my garden, which was in progress. As a result, it is difficult for me to maintain, and I don't feel it's pretty like I plan to.
Your time's
Is it
up.
over with?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir.
And I'm sorry, I did call you Felicia instead of Felice. All right, LaShonda Parker.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. I think she's at the corner of College and Clay. Hi.
Hello. Good evening. Mayor, Vice Mayor, members of council, City Manager, Attorney, how are you all this evening? My name is LaShonda Parker, and I reside at 423 Johnson Street here in Franklin. I know the question I'm getting ready to ask you is not necessarily in your swim lane, I would say, but as it was explained to me, everybody still answers to City Council. So my question to you all tonight, as a parent who has a child at the elementary school, is what is going to be done, I'm asking council, because I'll talk to the school board later, but what is going to be done from council to rectify the problem that we have of not having a principal or an assistant principal at the elementary school this year, especially considering the fact that school starts on Monday. We have open house on Wednesday. School starts Monday. As of now, there is no principal or assistant principal that is in the school. So I'm asking council, and I understand that you can't respond to me right here, but what is going to be done about that? And the reason that I'm bringing that to you is, at the end of the day, as it was explained to me, the school board is not autonomous, even though by law it is. They still answer the city council. So I want to know from you all, as a citizen here, it was also explained to me that you all work for the citizens. What are you all going to do about that? That is a very, very concerning issue for me, especially with a child who is currently in schools. For some people, it may not matter because they don't have children there or grandchildren in the system. That's perfectly fine, but for me, that's not fine and it's not acceptable. So as the leaders of the city, again, I just want to know what's going to be done to rectify that situation, because I really doubt that we're going to have someone in place before Monday. That's all that I have, y'all. Thank you for your time this evening.
Thank you very much. John Williford. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you.
Good evening, Mayor, members of the City Council. My name is John Williford. I reside at 300 block of Clay Street, and I'm here tonight because I believe our community needs to have an honest conversation about the fire protection and the fire department's ability to meet the standards established by NFPA 1710. First, I want to make this clear. This is not an attack on our firefighters. Our firefighters are the people who answer the calls, run towards emergencies, enter dangerous buildings, and put their lives on the line for their community. They deserve our respect and our support. And I definitely say this because I am one in a neighboring jurisdiction. But supporting our firefighters also means making sure that they have enough people, equipment, and resources to do the job safely. NFPA 1710 provides nationally recognized performance objectives for career fire departments. Among those objectives are benchmarks for turnout and response times, including an 80-second turnout objective for fire responses and a 4-minute travel time objective for first arriving engine to applicable response zones. When our department consistently cannot meet those objectives, we need to ask ourselves a very serious question. Are we providing our residents and our firefighters with the level of protection that they should reasonably expect? A fire does not wait for the next available firefighter to get off another call. A cardiac arrest does not wait for another ambulance to become available. A structure fire can become significantly more dangerous in just a few minutes, definitely with today's construction and all the belongings that are in our residents these days. It's not, everything's made of plastics and everything like that. It's the smoke that's killing the people. It's not the actual burning. I mean, that is too, but it's more the smoke that's killing our residents. Response time matters, staffing matters, and having enough personnel on the scene matters. This isn't simply about statistics on a spreadsheet, find every response time number in a person who may be trapped inside a burning home, a child who may need medical attention, or a firefighter who may be entering a dangerous structure without personnel necessary to establish or accomplish the job. I'm asking the council not to simply acknowledge that we have a problem, but to require a clear assessment of where our department currently stands and compare with NFPA 1710. I respectfully ask the council to request measurable data showing our actual response times, turnout times, staffing levels, and percentage of calls on which we are able to meet our established performance objectives. We should not wait for a tragedy to tell us that we need more firefighters. We should not ask our firefighters to accomplish a job with fewer people and fewer resources than the job requires. And we should not make the residents find out after an emergency that the resources they thought were available were not actually available. This is about prevention. It is about preparedness, and it's about protecting the public and protecting the men and women who protect us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Mr. Regina Hill.
Mr. Mayor, if I may interrupt, are you assigning staff to talk to these people over their concerns, or we just listening and let them go? Okay.
No problem. No, take your time, take your time.
To the next, and,
Listen.
all right, Ms. Hill.
Hi, good afternoon, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Council, City Manager. I have a question. Actually, I have a statement, then I have a question. So, it was brought to my attention that Councilman Johnson, you sat at tables, you sat in rooms with people that I do know, and you called me a lowlife because I moved to the city on a voucher. No, no. I'm not going to argue about it, but
All right.
I'm not going to argue about it.
Ms. Hill, you can't make allegations during this time.
Okay, well, can I finish?
You
Okay, let's
may
take the
finish, but
allegation
you
away.
can't-
Let's
you
take the allegation away, because my second question was, can I meet with you and him? Because when I came to this city, we're gonna X him out, but when I came to this city, I didn't come to this city on a voucher. I came to this city with a business, and I was caregiving on wheels, and we transported y'all citizens here to Williamsburg to get jobs. And Misty from the newspaper came to my office twice to interview me. So low life is not what I am, okay? When I came here, I met with the social service department, and I went to talk to one of the ladies because I wanted to give back. So I picked 2 citizens every month to buy groceries for. Ever since I've been here, I've been giving out of my own personal pockets. Not complaining, because I'm still gonna do it, but what I will not stand for is defamation of character. Now, I may not can say it here, but what I am requesting is for you and I and him to be in a meeting, because we can't do that. If we're a city that's building to come together as a whole, then that's what we have to do, come together as a whole. If I came to this city on a voucher, that still shouldn't have been classified as a lowlife. It should have been said, I came one way and I built another way. That's how it should have been presented. You guys have a good day. I'm going back to work.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.